Have you ever tried to think what colour goes next to another on a colour wheel? Start with a basic triangle and I'll go through this demonstration so that you now know forever. Hello everyone, Lynsey Storer here. I'm going to demonstrate how colour theory works. So obviously it's an art and it's a science, but there are some basic rules that if you follow them you will achieve success. So I'm going to do a step-by-step demo for you and explain it as a colour triangle and then turn it into a colour wheel. For this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to understand the colour wheel. So to begin, I suggest you draw a triangle in the middle of your page. If you write red at the top, yellow at the side, and blue at the third corner. The next thing that I would like you to do is to draw an arrow that goes here. If you imagine this is going to be a circle that's going around the colour wheel, I'll show you how that works out, something like this. So if you put me arrows here and here, there, here and here, what these arrows are indicating is that if you add red to yellow, we get the secondary colour, which is orange. Write that down. And then we've got blue and yellow, add them together, we get green. And we've got blue and red, mix them together, we get purple. Now once I've done all of this writing with you, I'm going to start adding the colour and I will show you how this works. In terms of what to do next, I would write red, yellow and blue, and these are primary colours. There are only 3 pairs. Then we've got secondary colours. So we've got orange, green and purple. And these are secondary. Secondary colours can be made by adding 2 primary colours together. Primary colours cannot be mixed. We have things that are located opposite each other on a colour wheel. We have the opposites that come here and here. So if you take a line all the way up, they are red and green. The opposite of yellow is purple. If you find the long side and take a line across to it, all of these should practically go through the centre. So orange is opposite blue. These colours are called complementary colours and they are found opposite on the colour wheel. So if we write red, yellow and blue, their complementary colour is located opposite. As you can see, they are made up of 1 primary and 1 secondary colour. So red is opposite green, yellow is opposite purple, and blue is opposite orange. And these are called with an E, mentary colours. So now I'm just going to add the paint to these. I'm going to put you onto time lapse so that it speeds it up. And I will also show you how colours tend towards others. Keep watching. Here I paint all of the primary colours. If we just do a little recap of this, if you look, we've got blue here. Now, we know if we've got blue and we're trying to find the opposite complementary colour, we add together the two remaining primary colours. So when we add them together, we get orange. This is why blue is opposite to orange. If we have red and we're trying to think, right, what's the opposite of red? Add together the two remaining primary colours, we get green. So red is opposite green on the colour wheel. If we add together, if we look for yellow and we add together the red and the blue, we get purple. So again, it's opposite on the colour wheel. The colour in the centre here, if we add blue, red and yellow, we get a colour which is called neutral, and that's the central dirty brown colour that you see in the middle of the colour wheel. You heard me say at the beginning that colour theory is a science as well as part of being art. So when we're carrying out the mixing, it's like carrying out a controlled experiment. So if you get a little bit of red on your brush, and if you dab it in one place on your palette and you get another little bit of red and you dab it on another place in your palette, hopefully we've got two lots of red that are the same amount. Next, if you get a little bit of yellow and you mix the yellow, you dab it on your palette once, twice, three times like that, go around again and do the same but dab it into the red. Let's see what happens. Can you see there? We get orange. So then we just fill in the orange, orange, orange spaces. If it doesn't look quite orange enough, it may be that it needed a little bit more red. So obviously my experiment wasn't too great if that was the case. So it may need to go up a little bit in key to being as orange as that if it's looking too yellow. Next, if we get the blue, and again we want to dab it on a space like that, get some more blue, and this time, you're right, I know you're thinking this, put it into the yellow. What colour do we get? Now my colours are very, very beautifully vivid colours. So you can see that my green is coming out like this. Other greens are different colours. What you would not do ever is find the orange off the palette or the green or the purple off the palette, because they are not mixed. They have got the same brightness as any primary colour in this palette. So if you mix it, a secondary colour is less bright than a primary colour. So that's something else that you need to know. Now this blue needs to be in with this red. What colour do you think it's going to make? I hope you were saying purple for that. So this is my colour here. It's not coming out as purple as I would expect. I'll add a little bit more of the red and I'll paint over it. Now, purple, some colours such as red is used within purple, but the red may have a lot of yellow in it. If that is the case, it can become quite confusing and it makes the colour look a little brown. In this demonstration, my purple is quite dull, but you will quite often find that. So that is colour theory summed up for you in a nutshell. And if you have any questions of it, if you send me a message, I will get back to you. Thank you. Here I work my way around the colour wheel, adding the extra colours that are needed in the spaces in between. In future, think of the colour triangle and then build it up to a wheel.